They say money makes the world go round. Fair enough, it can certainly help when it comes to transfers. But the richest owners aren't always the most successful when it comes to football. Hey, welcome to the Luxious, where luxury truly meets life. Today we're going to talk about the 10 richest football club owners in the world. But first things first, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please do consider doing it. And don't forget to click the bell icon. Football is now littered with billionaires, splashing their cash on the best players in the world. Many of the richest owners are very well known, as they are in charge of the biggest and most successful clubs. However, there are also a number of unexpected individuals who fly under the radar. Intrigued, are we? Let's find out. Robert Kraft is famous among NFL fans as the owner of the supremely successful New England Patriots. The Patriots have won 6 Super Bowls since 2002, spearheaded by quarterback Tom Brady, but supported financially by Kraft. As well as his American football exploits, though, the 79-year-old is also the owner of the New England Revolution and MLS franchise. The team finished 8th in the Eastern Conference of the MLS in the 2020-21 campaign. Many may not have heard of Zhang Jindong. He's the man who has steered Inter Milan to their first Serie A title in 11 years this season. Zhang is best known for being one of the founders and the current largest shareholder of Chinese website Suning.com. His son, Zhang Kongyang, is on the board at Inter. It's been a fantastic season at the San Siro, with Antonio Conte's side ending the season with 91 points, ahead of both Milan and Juventus. Bizarrely, PSG owner Nasser Al-Khelaifi began as a tennis player. He reached number 995 in the world but never won a major title. Since retiring in 2004, Al-Khelaifi has made his name as one of the most powerful people in French football. He also has a number of other notable ventures, which include being chairman of Bein Media Group and vice president of the Asian Tennis Federation for West Asia. Despite PSG winning every domestic title on offer in France, the Champions League continues to elude the Parisian giants. They were knocked out in the semis by Manchester City, as they were outclassed in both legs by Pep Guardiola's men. Another fairly common name brought up in English football, Stan Kroenke, is an American businessman who has slowly increased his control of the Gunners, since originally becoming a director in 2008. But he's not a particularly popular figure among Arsenal fans, as their wait for a first Premier League title since 2004 rumbles on. Such is their hatred for Kroenke that fans recently hung an effigy of him outside the Emirates. Not just the Gunners, Kroenke also owns a number of other sports teams, which include the Los Angeles Rams of the NFL, Denver Nuggets of the NBA, Colorado Avalanche of the NHL, and Colorado Rapids of Major League Soccer. However, Kroenke may not be the owner of Arsenal for much longer, as Spotify's CEO Daniel Ek looks to buy the club. Philip Anschutz is a businessman with ventures in a number of different areas, but he's currently the owner of LA Galaxy. Some of his ventures include energy, railroads, real estate, sports, newspapers, movies, theaters, arenas, and music. He was one of the founding members of Major League Soccer and has owned a number of teams aside from LA Galaxy. Clubs he has been involved with include Chicago Fire, Colorado Rapids, Houston Dynamo, San Jose Earthquakes, DC United, and the New Jersey Metro Stars. The most recognizable owner from the last 20 years of English football would unquestionably be Chelsea's boss, Roman Abramovich. Although he has taken more of a backseat in recent years, the Russian was ever present during his first decade at Stamford Bridge. Abramovich took over at Chelsea in 2003, and within 2 years he had his first Premier League title, with Jose Mourinho lifting the trophy in his first season at the club. Since then, the Blues have lifted 4 more titles and won the Champions League in 2012. Hoffenheim owner Dietmar Hopp is a German software engineer and entrepreneur. It was reported last year that he is the 8th richest person in Germany and 72nd in the world. However, his financial power has not grabbed headlines across Europe in the way others have done. But that could be put down largely to the fact that he was starting from a lower base, with Hoffenheim in the 3rd tier when he began his dealings with the club in the 90s. Massive investment has seen them rise up to the Bundesliga, with 2 successive promotions in the 2000s. They even finished 3rd in the 2017-18 campaign. Andrea Agnelli became the 4th member of his family to take charge of Juventus in 2010, after his father, uncle, and grandfather. In the decade that has followed, Juventus have won 9 Serie A titles in a row, dominating Italian football. They have also acquired Cristiano Ronaldo from Real Madrid, one of the biggest signings of the last decade. However, despite Agnelli overseeing significant investment, Juventus have failed to win the Champions League since 1996. And as we discussed already, they have surrendered the championship to Inter this season. But there's always the next season for the old lady. Hey, not making fun of old ladies here, that's what they're lovingly called in Italy. RB Leipzig owner Dietrich Mateschitz is most famous for being a 49% owner of energy drink company Red Bull. The lucrative financial venture has enabled him to become a hugely powerful man when it comes to Bundesliga club RB Leipzig. Having only been formed in 2009, it has taken them just over a decade to become an established Champions League side. In the 2019-20 season, the club reached the semis of Europe's premier competition before being beaten by PSG. Perhaps the most famous takeover in football, it will not surprise you that Man City owner Sheikh Mansour is the richest individual in the sport. Since purchasing the club back in 2008 for around 210 million euros, the Deputy Prime Minister of the UAE has transformed Man City into a European superpower. The Sky Blues have won 5 Premier League titles in 8 seasons. Not bad for a club that finished 16th in the 2003-04 season. Football is money, but so is time, and it's time for us to call it a day. But if you like our videos, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Your valuable suggestions are very important to us, so do post them in the comment section.